June 13th, 2023.
Stuff we learned Sunday started it off. Yesterday we learned a lot about just stuff you were going to use throughout your whole life. This stuff you can and will probably use your whole life. But this is what you're going to be using during your BBSs.
Today, the teenagers learn the wordless book. Many of them have done it before, but it will still be a challenge. Classes started with Chris explaining the gospel to the teens.
Share the message of salvation. Okay? One, it's important to the ministry of CYIA because it's all about what we do with kids, is sharing the message of salvation with them. Okay? And it's weaved into all of our curriculum that you guys are going to be teaching. So we're going to teach you a method of how to do that. But first, we need to talk about what is the message of salvation. Because here's the thing, if you don't know it, and you're trying to teach kids the message of salvation, they're going to see that you don't know it, therefore you don't believe it, so why should they listen to you? Okay? So knowing what the message of salvation is for you personally is the starting point.
Then Josiah taught about what the wordless book is and went right into how to teach the gold page.
As you prepare to share this, pray for yourself. Pray that God would help you and prepare you to share. But also be praying for the children that you will share this message with. Prayer is an important part of preparation.
Megan had set up the name places at the tables so that specific people would be paired up together, so that when the teens were asked to practice the gold page with each other, they would either help or challenge or work well together. I taught the dark page, and Chris taught the red page. After each page, they got time to practice with each other. Then they had a time where they studied the first 3 pages, and then started saying it out loud, and then practiced on each other. For many, this is the hardest hurdle to get over. Practicing out loud sounds kinda silly, but it does really help and show how much you actually know. If the students don't get used to this part, they will struggle for the rest of CYIA. After that study session, we dove into the clean page. This is the hardest part of the wordless book because of the interaction and the questions that need to be asked. It has the most information out of all the pages on the wordless book and takes the longest to teach. We gave them the chance to practice this as well before we jumped into the green page. Once they had learned all the pieces, it was time for chapel and then some free time.
She's gonna win this by me losing. That's all it's.
I think that's how it works.
The wordless book gets to sit for a while before they have to start doing practicums. It's not until after dinner that the practicums start. This year, the teens are on top of it. They sign up quickly, even the new students. We had a previous intern come in to help evaluate practicums, and the teenagers kept him, Chris, and Josiah busy listening to wordless book practicums. A majority of them got a well done on their practicums, and the ones who had to try again went and worked hard to make it better. All the leaders were excited to see all the teens stepping up and working hard without having to be pushed to do it. The enthusiasm is exciting and contagious. We ended the night with some extra free time to let the teens work out their energy and let their minds take a break from everything we just dumped into it. They seemed excited for the next day and ready to take on the next challenge.
Waking up the things.
Actually, this is just. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, Gwen?
Good.
That's good.
We're going for this, Josiah.
Oh, it's so fun! Oh, that's why. 1, 0. Game toast already!